key to this is there's no such thing as a dumb idea. So meaning like, if they're just like, man, we have...
Global Kids is a nonprofit organization with chapters in Washington, D.C. and New York City.
Focusing on underserved youth and communities who wanted interested in global initiatives and leadership.
Pine Bluff, Arkansas native Epiphany Morrow was introduced to Global Kids by a friend who worked with the United Nations. His only question was how he could bring the program to Arkansas.
And I was like, man, something like that is definitely something I'd be interested in. It kind of combined a few things I was interested in terms of youth, underserved communities, leadership, and international travel. So it just kind of made perfect sense. And although she told me it was going to take a lot to make happen, I was like, man, sounds fun.
The program wrapped up its inaugural year by hosting a 2-week summer experience. The first week, the kids learned about creating healthy, sustainable communities. The second week, they traveled overseas to put their new knowledge to use. And this year, with the help of donations, Epiphany took 7 students to Costa Rica. Trinity Smith was one of them.
One of the things that I just learned and really got passionate about was food justice. During our trip to Costa Rica, we learned how many of the people they plant their natural resources is farming and agriculture, and we learned that this big company, Monsanto, is spraying down their crops and everything, which is diminishing the nutrients out of the fruits and the vegetables and whatever they're growing. So when they're eating it, they're dying. People aren't wanting to buy their products, so they're not able to provide for their families.
Trinity says she wants to gain a better understanding of the world and to become a leader.
Just to kind of work in my community, to kind of bring my community together, because we don't really have a good community sense, and that's something I hope for.
Tevin Garcia also went to Costa Rica. He uses Global Kids-Arkansas to learn about other cultures, human rights, and increasing youth empowerment.
A lot of youth today don't have a lot of empowerment in their voice, and this is what this program is about. It's about to learn, to get to know, to get to do things better, and try to have just more broader knowledge.
Epiphany agrees and says if kids are given the opportunities and the tools, they will create their own world.
We've given y'all this opportunity. Through this process, y'all become greater leaders than what you were even going to be before. It's not enough for you to sit on that. It's mandatory and required of you to go ahead and pass that and share that with someone else. And what you'll find is when you share it, that new community is far better than what it was initially.
Starting a chapter of Global Kids in Arkansas wasn't easy, but Epiphany says he knew he was supposed to do it. And so quitting was never an option.
Dude tried. Like, that's it. Like, I tried. Whether I attained the goal other people set for me or myself, I tried.
For SSN, I'm Vicki Newton.